And Joe Musgrove's only made a couple of starts. He started April 22nd against Arizona, gave up 7 hits. And then they were in Mexico and he gave up 7 earned runs. So here he is off of a blister on his right foot and some shoulder fatigue, but what an opportunity. So a good matchup to start with Mookie Betts leading off, the right fielder. Good pitch from Musgrove, a slider. And after falling behind 2-0, he punches him out. Freddie Freeman again back on top of the offensive categories for his team. 1-2. Freeman, that's strike 3. Right inside that K zone, and back-to-back punch-outs to start for Musgrove. Will Smith 4 homers, 15 RBI, and a catcher hitting in the 3-hole. 3-2 popped up. Xander Bogaerts looks now to his left fielder Soto, who's under it, and he'll make the play. A very good inning for Joe Musgrove. He gets him 1-2-3. Boy, did Leo Urias have an outstanding game last game. He started the season, was outstanding, and then he went through a little bit of a lull, and as his manager said, got a little ticked off. Center field going back, and now coming in hard is Outman. He dives, cannot get it. Tatis goes to second. Betts throw, not in time. And James Outman took a few steps back, and then he got in too late. And Tatis is on second. So a double for Tatis, and here's Machado. And he sends one into right field. Betts runs over there. It gets past him. Tatis is in. And Machado back-to-back doubles for the Padres to start. And they lead it 1-0. And now Soto, see if he's aggressive against Urias. Swings and drives this one to right. Mookie Betts looks up. He's at the track. The ball will die there. Machado will head to third base. Soto just missed it. That traveled 370 feet. Runner at third for Xander Bogaerts. And Bogaerts sends this one to right. That's deep. Betts at the track, jumps off his glove. In and out of his glove, and that's going to allow Bogaerts to get to second and Machado to score. Well, it looked like a play that Mookie didn't have to jump on, and then when he left his feet, it went in and out of the glove. It's a rare misplay by Mookie Betts. So it's 2-0 Padres. We start the second inning with Musgrove on the mound and Max Muncy at the plate. Muncy hooks this one to right. Tatis. Did he hold on to it? Yes! What a catch, Fernando Tatis.
What a catch. What a jump by Fernando Tatis Jr. You want some athleticism. This is why the San Diego Padres believe that Fernando Tatis Jr.'s star is going to shine bright in right field.
Back-to-back walks here for Musgrove, who had been razor sharp. And a dangerous spot with Freddie Freeman coming up and 2 men on for the Padres. Sky high, playable. Bogaerts is over there. Right behind him is Soto, and Xander makes the play. Freeman flies out to short with 2 men on, and that's how that inning will end. The veteran Nelson Cruz now to the plate, the designated hitter. And Cruz sends this one sky high towards the corner and left. He's watching it, and right in the corner, making a nice leaping catch, is David Peralta. Difficult play in a ballpark he's not too familiar with, to go to the line and make the play. Since the early double barrage in the first inning, Urias has given up just a single.
The runner on first, 2 outs for Ha-Seong Kim.
Runner goes, and Kim. Urias will barehand and go to first, not in time. The second throw that Urias has made to first base that clearly could have been made a little harder. And Kim, with great hustle, beats it out. A chance with 2 outs that should have been out of the inning, and a 2-0 count to Nola. That's going to be caught by Vargas, the second baseman.
The Dodgers will come to bat against Joe Musgrove, trailing 2-0. Freddie Freeman to lead off.
Freeman the other way. Soto corner, nice, got off the glove and dropped it. Had a chance to make a nice running catch, had it, and he dropped it. And it continues a trend with outfielders tonight, having a hard time hanging on to it.
It's another player that if you ask him, he'll tell you that's a play I have to make, and I make more than 9 out of 10 times.
So here's Smith, Muncy on deck.
Tim Hill warms in the bullpen. Musgrove gives up this shot in the left, and that ball that came in and out of the glove of Soto costs him into second base. Smith with a double, and it's 2-1.
One thing about these two teams, if you give them outs, they're going to make you pay.
You start giving up hard contact at this point in the game, that's going to be it for Joe Musgrove.
4-pitch walk, and the bases are loaded with Dodgers. Now a huge chance for David Peralta. Popped up, playable. Both Bogaerts and Kim say they got it. Kim is the one to catch it. And they will leave the bases loaded. Frustration for Peralta. And a good job out of the pen by Steven Wilson after a meeting on the mound pays off. And the leadoff walk here in the 6th inning. And Bogaerts goes to first.
Bogaerts at first, 2 outs for Kim, 1 for 2 with an infield single.
And this one off the knob of the bat. He got jammed and still able to get it in front of Outman. Right down on his fists, and Ha-Seong Kim is at first with a single, first and second with 2 down. Dave Roberts gave him a chance to get Kim, but that's going to be all for Julio Urias. The NCL Monte 2-0 with an ERA of 7.5 in 14 games. And the pinch hitter, one of the better stories so far this season, has been this kid right here, Brett Sullivan. Kind of the Padres version of Drew Maggi, a 29-year-old journeyman catcher, 8 years in the minors. And Almonte got him. He threw a sweeper. And that ends the inning. Sullivan retired. They leave 2 on. Both teams had chances the last half innings and couldn't deliver. All right, 8th inning, and the middle of the order up for Los Angeles against Nick Martinez. And this ball to the gap in right center field. Grisham's going over. He can't get it. It's cut off before it hits the wall, but give Will Smith his 2nd double of the night.
Ball 4.
Ball 4 from Nick Martinez.
And that'll be Miguel Vargas.
2 on and 2 out for the right-handed hitter.
1 for 8 runners in scoring position, Dodgers. And on a line, Bogaerts is there. He leaps and makes the play. The Dodgers have left 9 men on base. The line drive caught by Xander Bogaerts. Josh Hader into the game, the 5th Padre pitcher. And to this point, Musgrove, Hill, Wilson, and Martinez, 8 innings. Just 3 hits, no earned runs.
And the Dodgers are down to their final out as Mookie Betts comes up to face Josh Hader.
3-1 pitch. That ball is hammered to left field. Off the bat of Betts, and it's gonna find the seats. Mookie Betts, game-tying home run off Josh Hader. 6th home run of the season, arguably the biggest home run of the season. Mookie Betts ties it in the 9th.
Now it's up to Michael Busch. This is the butterflies portion of our program.
Imploring him to deliver. The fastball is put into left field, an RBI for Michael Busch. And the Dodgers grab a lead in the 10th inning. Wasn't it bad from Busch?
So Outman now can produce an insurance run with a hit.
That ball is hammered to right field. Going into the corner. Tatis, he's looking at it. It's over the wall. And how about the youngsters for the Dodgers tonight? James Outman, a 2-run shot. 5-2 Dodgers.
Dodgers 5-2, 2 out in the bottom of the 10th. And Soto coming up.
And now Soto on the ground. Freeman backs up. He flips to first. That's where Phillips is. And the Dodgers rally in the 9th to take the series. And they win the game by a final score of 5-2.